The legend that is Joe Starkey. You hear him daily. Chris Muller, and of course 93.7 The Fan. As I said, life must be good. Dr. Dre headphones, ladies and gentlemen, at 93.7 The Fan. I actually have the good Dr. Jerry Pfeiffer shooting this. We're getting ready for neotology tonight on the program. Can you spell that word?
What?
Anyway, he is the real journalist, and we're going to talk Penguins hockey right now. So, who do you give a gold star to yesterday? You got Murray with 25 saves. You got a guy who never made it to the NHL until he was 27, but now 28 as of May 10th. Riley has himself 3 assists. I mean, it was just a great day all around. Mata scores, Wilson scores, Crosby scores. It was just one of those games that you want to remember forever, but hopefully they can at least duplicate it or come close. Yeah, right. That's going to be a tall task when they can maybe walk home with the Eastern Conference title tomorrow night at the Canadian Tire Center. What happens?
I think the Penguins win. I think that shift that they had yesterday that lasted about an hour was sort of bottoming out for the Senators. And I think they know, I think everybody watching that game knows that that series probably ended right then. The Penguins are just the better team, Rob.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, that's been proven over the course of the series. You asked about a gold star. I give it to their coach, Mike Sullivan, and the changes he made for Game 4 that then sort of translated into Game 5, especially changing a goalie. I've never seen that in the history of hockey. A guy who, if the playoffs stopped right then, Marc-Andre Fleury may have won the Conn Smythe Trophy as the MVP of the playoffs. The Conn Smythe. There goes Mulsey right there.
Right,
Very exciting for everyone.
Just left the building. I got to ask you though, do you think maybe he really just was hurt, Murray, and that's why he was on the bench to begin with, and it wasn't so much the hot hand that he just didn't start feeling better until pretty close to when he finally returned?
Yeah, he was definitely hurt, and for a while, and Fleury just took the baton and ran with it. I mean, he was great, like I was saying before Mulsey so rudely interrupted us.
These two are like Mutt and Jeff on the air.
He would have been the MVP of the playoffs right then, and he had one bad period, and Sully had the guts to take him out and put the other guy in. That is an unbelievable move, and I think it helped to calm them down a little bit, because that's what Murray does. Sometimes Fleury feeds the frenzy in a game like he did early in Game 3, and Murray does the opposite, and you got to credit. I didn't think it was the right move, but you got to credit Mike Sullivan.
So what do they have to do to win in an arena where they don't play really that well? That's tomorrow night, and hopefully we don't have to push it to a Game 7. But of all the places to play, to pick a place for them to wrap it up, I could think of a few other places.
Yeah, Fleury in particular has had a tough time there, but he won't be in the net.
No.
So what do they have to do? Just what they've done, I think, these past couple of games, which is they've begun to skate again, number one, and show their speed. We saw that aerial game at times last year where they're flipping pucks to open space. Hadn't seen that a lot in the playoffs. They're doing it a ton now, all of a sudden. I just think they have to show up and play just the way they did in these past 2 games. Nothing different. And of course the Senators might do things differently, but the Penguins keep playing your game.
One thing though, no matter what anyone says, it's a little demoralizing when your captain, the defenseman Erik Karlsson, goes to the bench and doesn't return. That's like kind of saying it is what it is, so why take a chance? Let him rest.
Yeah, and I thought that was actually smart, but without him, or him being compromised, I should say, I don't give the Senators much chance. I think they'll come out with a lot of energy, but in the end, the better team almost always wins the 7-game series, and I think that'll happen tomorrow.
I admire your writing. Thank you for your
Thanks,
time.
Rob.
And I've been
Appreciate
trying
it.
for a long time. I've gotten everyone but him. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. Joe Starkey, don't forget, you can hear him daily, of course, on 93.7 The Fan.